I grew my client's Twitter account from this to this in 1 month and 2 weeks. So here's everything you need to know about how to grow a Twitter page. Now, the first thing I need you to understand is that when you are managing a page, your mindset is not just supposed to be, oh, how do I grow this page? Your mindset is supposed to be, who are the kind of people I want to attract and what can I give them for them to want to come to me? That is the question. So let's say you manage a page for somebody that sells bag, right? That means your audience are, let's say, ladies bags, your audience are women. What can I give to women that love fashion for them to want to come to me? People that love fashion, they want to see styling, they want to see the bags in motion. And when I mean in motion, they want to see aesthetic videos, aesthetic pictures, they want to see bag tips, styling bag tips, colors of bags. They want to see all of those things are the things you are going to use to attract that audience to your page. Can you see? You're not talking about how do I grow this page. You're talking about who are the people I want to come to this page and how do I attract them. That is the simple thing. My client is a digital marketer and she wanted us to pre-warm our audience for sales basically. So what I had to do was look for, okay, these people, what do they want? What problems do they have? What are their desires? What do they want to see? And I was able to build a strategy around that for us to grow our page. Now, we've moved from the mindset you need to have. Now, let's move to how do you actually implement this strategy, or how do you even come up with a strategy for yourself? Now, there are various strategies that you can implement on a Twitter page. Now, for visibility or attraction or awareness, you are not popular yet, you want people to know about you, you want to bring people to you. So many strategies that you can use. Number one is trending topics. So whenever there's a discussion, a trending topic in your niche, you want to be part of the first people to quote it with something very reasonable, a little bit of controversy, not too much. And when I say not too much, I mean if you have a very biased take, you don't want to make it too much that it damages the image that you have not even built yet. So you want to be a bit controversial but very valuable, so that the people sorry, my cat, so that the people that find you valuable would come to you. Okay, the people that find that post valuable will come to you, they follow your page. So you want to do this for a lot of trending topics. Now, this is not a very lasting strategy because you will not always see trending topics to talk about, which leads me to the second thing you want to do, and that is looking for people in your niche or your client's niche, wherever the case may be. Looking for people in your niche that already have the audience you want. Now, you are not going to just go there and just to drop in valuable comments on that post, which actually is a very good strategy, but you don't want to overdo that. You don't want to make that your sole strategy, right? It's something you can do. Now, when you find people in your niche that are doing well already, what you want to do is look at what they are doing. This person, what kind of posts do they make? How frequently do they make this kind of content? What are people's reactions to it? You want to study how your audience reacts. Now, one thing I also do when I'm implementing this kind of strategy is taking one of their viral posts and testing it for myself. Now, I don't like to teach people this because many of you don't understand what it means to draw inspiration from something and directly stealing somebody's post, right? You are not stealing this person's creativity. You are, okay, let's say the post was about, maybe the person wrote a very long thread about what niche can I do, maybe how to get into stocks market, how to start the stocks market. Now, what you want to look for are the points this person mentioned, because I promise you that viral post about stocks, how to get into stocks market, there are lots of other posts about how to get into stock market that did not go viral because the content of that particular post may not have resonated with people. So what you want to look for when you are drawing inspiration from a post is, number one, the hook that the person used. Number two, the topics or the content of that thing. What were the things they talked about? Did they talk about, did they make it about, okay, the IPO, how you actually do this? Did they talk about how to read trends? What was the whole idea of that thing? Now, what you now want to do is, okay, maybe you use AI, maybe you're going to use your brain. Sorry, excuse me. So maybe you use AI, maybe you are going to use your brain, but in essence, what you want to do is you tell it, okay, this is the hook of a viral post, this is the main idea, this is what the person was trying to pass across. You check 5 comments, 5 to 10 comments, and look at this way some of the comments that people want. Now from this post, I want you to tell me, number 1, the psychology behind why people stayed to read this post. Number 2, what people enjoyed the most about this post from this comment. Number 3, if I were to recreate this, what should my main topic center around? So you want to just draw out the important things from that post and form your own post. Excuse me, you are not copying that person verbatim. Please, you are not copying. You don't copy somebody's creativity. You draw inspiration from others. You don't just copy a post from the internet and just, no, you are trying to find out the essence of that post, draw it out and use it to create your own post. That is what I'm talking about here. So that is another strategy that you can implement. Now, personally, I like to make my strategies a double side strategy. What do I mean? I don't just like, if my strategy is that I want to be quoting, I want to be talking about viral posts, I do that and one other thing, right? Because you don't want to just do one certain thing. So that is just a brief, what kind of strategy do you want to use. Now let's go into the substance of you actually growing a page. Now, I talked about attracting your audience and giving them what they want for you to get it. This is the main strategy. Now, the first one that we did was somewhat a platform and niche strategy. That's a platform and niche strategy. Now, we are going to do audience strategy. Now, what's in this place, it is kind of a very deep strategy, but I want to make this video as simple as possible for people that are not very well versed in marketing. So now when I talk about the audience strategy, I'm talking about what sides of your audience do you want to pull, or let me say, what do you want your audience to see you as? The positioning, what position how do you want to position yourself to your audience? So I'm going to use example of what example can I use? Okay, so let's use the bag example. There's someone that sells bag. You already know your audience are women that are into fashion, people that love fashion, maybe working class women. Sorry, my cat. Maybe working class women not leaving this place, so I'm just going to continue the video. So maybe working class women, right? You already have the audience. Now when I talk about the audience strategy, you are going to be like, what emotions can I evoke from my audience? How do I want my audience to view me? How am I positioning myself to my audience? Now in this strategy, basically what I do here is simply I map out my audience. I give them groups. So I map out my audience. So I map out my audience. Now for a bag seller, the major goal here is to get buyers, right? So I just be like, who are the people that will buy the kind of bag I sell? So let's say the first set of people are going to be trendy people. I'll just name them trendy people. Who are trendy people? These are people that they must have trending bags. They always update their collection. They always want to update their collection. That's category 1. Now I have category 2. These are people that maybe they buy based on utility. Okay, I think I need this bag, I need a spacious bag, I need this for an outfit too, I need this for an outing, I need this for this blah. So I just segment my audience, right? Then next thing I ask is, what can I give to each of these sets of people? Now for the people that are trendy, for the trendy people, number 1, they would want to see, they would want to see that, number 1, this thing is high-end, this thing is something that is trendy, this thing is very aesthetic. Those are the things they want to see. I will note it down. Now for the people that are utility, they want to see, okay, how many compartments does this have, where can I wear this to? Those are the things that they want to see, right? So once I have that, next thing I'm going to plan is my content. So I hope you're not confused. The first set, we have the audience category, we have the audience segment. Should I pause this video? We have the audience segment. So we have the trendy people, the utility buyers. Now secondly, we have what do they want to see. Then in the third row, we now have this is what they want to see. What content will I show them? So they want to see people using the bag, that's UGCs, content creators. They want to see that what did I even say, aesthetics. They want to say that wow, this thing would be a nice add to my collection. So these are videos where I would now make fashion videos, you know, all those cinematic, somebody is walking in heels, high heels, fashion, runway walks, all these kind of things. You want to see it there. Now for utility people, this is where I say, oh, these are 5 parts that this bag has, or where I tell stories about, guys, I did this, and did you know this bag did not even those are the kind of content I'll put there. So basically, I have already outlined how I can serve each of this audience. The audience, what they want to see, how I will show it to them. Simple. That is the whole package of this serving your audience part. Guys, I'm so sorry, and I'm not going to edit this video, I'm sorry. So that is the part of serving your audience, right? Now that we've done that, so I've told you the platform, I've told you the platform strategy, and I've told you the audience part of this. Okay, my cat is gone. And I've told you the audience part of it. So next thing is now putting it all together. So for the first when you are doing your strategy, what you want to do is, number one, you need a time frame for your strategy, which is basically, okay, how long am I going to continue? You cannot continue quoting people forever. You cannot continue serving just your trendy audience forever, right? You have to be like, okay, for the first stage, people don't know me at all. How do I break into this space? How do I break into this niche? What kind of things can I do that will make people be like, who is this person? Who is this person? So that is your first strategy. So people do 6 month strategy, which is they already plan out the strategy for 6 months. You can do that, but I like to go slowly. So I like to do like 1 to 3 months. That's like the first impression. So what is the first impression that I want to make at this point? So I think for this kind of person now, you serve trendy people and you serve utility people that want to see utility. So I think a very good strategy to begin with will be serving the trendy people. Now this might seem very controversial because like, why are you not serving utility? But let me tell you, with trendy content you can serve people that want utility. That's the thing, that is the truth, because trendy content will bring out the emotions in people. They want to own this bag, and it will definitely also serve utility people because it will evoke their emotions. They will see, they'll not be like, okay, but let me see, does it have compartment, does it have this, is it sturdy, what leather do they use, blah 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 blah. So in essence, we already have how are we going to break into the market, how are we going to like break into this place. Your first 3 months plan, that is now when you plan it. So maybe in the first month you say, okay, these are the things I will do. So you can have 3 to 5 things you want to implement, but I always like to implement 3 at a time, because except, you know, there's a place of, oh, I'm implementing this but it didn't work, so I left it out. But don't be implementing like 5 strategies at a time. Do 3, right? I can do 3 at a time. So maybe the first one, you are going to be quoting posts in your niche. The second one is you are the one with the trendy content. Maybe you want to use those AI videos of someone going to the market to do thing. Your winner be bags, you know, you use that as a funny content. So that's like just funny, this thing. And then lastly, you have another kind of this thing you're implementing. So those are the things that people will know you for, that or that guy that does funny this thing with AI. That might be the one that stands you out, that bringing a lot of people that oh my god. Now once you are getting the attention, you are going to switch into nurturing your audience and, you know, trying to get into conversion a bit, because you cannot keep posting for the funny videos. It will not now take up 80 or 90% of your content again. It's going to reduce, right? It's going to reduce to like maybe 20 or 40%. So once you are already getting the attention, you are getting the audience, and as I said, you are reducing it, not that you are taking it away, because these people are here because of that, right? So you want to still maintain it to an extent, right? Because that is your quirk. That's what this is what I came to this person for. Do you get? Over time you can now reduce it to it's coming once in a while. That's when you're like, oh my god, I remember the time you started with this, I remember the time you started with this. Do you get? So your strategy should evolve, it should not be static. Okay, it should evolve, it should not be static. Don't implement more than 5 things at once. Implement little by little. Implement this, implement this. Now if you want to mix, because there was a brand I worked for and I was doing different things every week, right? Because the pressure was a bit high, so I had to just be implementing things every week, and it didn't even work for them. So try to stay consistent with one thing, add another thing, and I'm very sure you definitely see results. So just to recap everything that you've learned from this video, please, your mindset should not be how do I grow my page. Your mindset is, who are the people I want to serve, and how do I attract them? What do they want? What do they want? How can I give them what they want? That is your strategy. That is your strategy. So it is from that strategy that we now break it down into, okay, we are quoting it with this trendy content, so that we can leverage on the virality of that particular content. That's when we moved into your audience strategy, that is saying, okay, how can I give them what they want continuously, which is what I'm implementing. So yes, that is the sum of this video. I know you'll be very surprised. You're expecting to hear you're expecting to hear things like, oh, maybe you did train for train, oh, you did this, you did this. That is the thing. Slow and steady growth. Our audience are engaging us. We are getting inquiries. If you go and implement strategies like gain for gain, yes, you will get the numbers, of course, but how will they buy? Right now, she's building her authority. I'm able to help my clients build that authority. We are getting inquiries. So these are not just numbers, they are quality leads. That's when I start implementing the conversion content, they are definitely going to buy, because this is marketing work. It is not just, it was slow and steady. It's not just I'm changing this, I want to be viral by force. No, I want to attract people so that I can sell to them. Do you understand? I don't want you to go and chase strategy and I'm like, oh my god, I have 50,000 followers, but they are not buying. Yes, they are not buying. So implement the strategy I just gave you. You have to sit down and think, who are the people I want? What do they want? How can I give them what they want? That is the best strategy. That is the ultimate strategy that you can see. Share this video with any social media manager, business owner that you know. I am sure it will be very helpful to them. If you have any questions, please put it in the comments. I am going to answer. I'm so sorry about all these disturbance with my cats. Anytime I'm working, it's like it does not want me to work. All right, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Abionto. This is where the camera is, wherever.